And we deserve a department that stands with us, not against us. For too long, Robert Luna and the Democratic political machine controlling him have tried to divide us, weakening our morale and discouraging our service and the very fabric of this profession.
Oscar Martinez is a Marine veteran and LA County lieutenant, now running to unseat Sheriff Robert Luna. He's the third challenger to join us here live on the Fox 11 News at 6.
Yeah, Lieutenant Oscar Martinez, welcome. Thanks for being here tonight.
Thank you. And Oscar is just fine.
Okay, Oscar.
Yes.
Why do you think you could do a better job than your boss? Why are you running against your boss?
Well, I am definitely running against my boss, and the reason is very simple. Well, number one, he's not doing anything, so anyone can do a better job than him. He's been there for 3 years. There is no solid policy changes in the department. We have not had any innovation in the last 3 years. The last technology advancement that we had was 5 years ago, the body-worn cameras. Our deputies in the age of artificial intelligence are still handwriting reports. Our deputies are working multiple shifts, back-to-back doubles, as we call them. That's 16 hours, 8 hours off, 16 hours. Something needs to be changed, and I don't see Robert Luna making any changes. He hasn't done so in 3 years.
For people who don't know you, and a lot of people watching probably don't tonight, who are you and what do you stand for?
I joined the United States Marine Corps when I was 20 years old. Multiple combat tours. I was an infantryman in both Iraq and Afghanistan. After the Marine Corps, I joined the LA County Sheriff's Department, and I had the pleasure of serving in multiple assignments: the jails, patrol, administration, professional standards. I was also the Chief's Executive Aide for one of our division chief, and now I'm assigned to Palmdale Station, one of our busiest stations.
And what are you doing there?
I am not a watch commander, so pretty much what you see out there in the streets is our deputies and our sergeants. The watch commander, the lieutenant, he's the one in the office. He's the one that you call if there's any issues, and he's in overall command of the station when the captain is not there. So
one of the issues that has been interesting in terms of in the news is whether ICE should be in jails. This is something that then Sheriff Villanueva was against.
Correct.
Part of the reason he was able to win with the Democrats.
That is correct.
Now there's been a battle about whether they should maybe be back there. What do you think?
I said it from the very beginning of my campaign. SB 54, the Values Act, otherwise known as the Sanctuary Law, needs to be amended. Not completely gone, but it needs to be amended. We need to allow ICE in the jails. We need to work with them so that we can share intelligence, we can have communication, and by them working in the jails with us, it's going to be safer not only for them, for us, also the suspect, but they won't have the need to go out there into the community and arrest the wrong people like we're seeing now.
Do you think, though, that that message will jive, will attract voters? Because we know that we're in a very Democratic county.
Correct. I think it will, because they don't know that. I understand that, you know, we're not going to enforce immigration law. I don't think law enforcement, local law enforcement, should be out there enforcing immigration law. But in the jails, you're going to be talking about criminal illegal aliens. These are men and women who committed crimes in the state, against the state. We're not giving them to ICE just because they're illegal immigrants. They committed a crime, and then now they lost the right to be here in the United States. But no one is out there selling this, including the sheriff, who's supposed to be the chief law enforcement officer of this county.
What's the path to victory? Because you're running against the Democratic machine, but we know the Democratic machine is very powerful.
Yes, it is.
The Democratic machine helped elect Robert Luna when he had their endorsement. It elected Alex Villanueva when he had their endorsement.
That is correct.
You know, how do you beat the machine when they have the majority of voters?
Listen, the founding fathers were told the same thing. You will never be able to beat the British Empire, and here we are in the greatest country on earth. I believe that by me going out
there, a revolutionary war. Is that
they fought a revolution. I'm not fighting the revolution.
Okay.
I'm very loyal to the country, but I'm going to go out there and fight for my deputies, fight for the people, fight for my own family as well, because we live here in LA County. I'm going to go sell my message, talk to the people. You can look at my social media. I've been in so many cities, so many communities. I've been talking to them, listening to their concerns. You know what most of them tell me? We've never seen the sheriff. Who is it? Where's he at?
Well, what about your communication with the sheriff? Because out of the gate, you said, I'm running against my boss. I want my boss's job. So how does that, obviously you're not concerned about that.
I'm not concerned about it. Listen, I fought 2 wars for this country. Robert Luna and whatever political machine is controlling him, I'm no concern to me. I'm way at the bottom, so I really have no need to talk to the sheriff.
You're passionate about putting ICE back in the jails. What do you do day one? You listed a whole plethora of things that need to change within the department.
Correct.
What's priority number
Day
one?
one, just like when they're in the military, I'm going to establish commander's intent. What my intent is as a sheriff. Number two, I'm going to give the new mission to the sheriff's department so people know exactly what we need to do. There's no mission right now. Number three, I'm going to talk to the board of supervisors. Let's work together. We may not always agree, but let's work together. The elected sheriff needs to be able to work with other elected officials.
What's the most important lesson you learned from the military that can be applied to this job?
Never give up. Always fight for what is right. Always defend those who cannot defend themselves. Never give up and always be faithful, like we say in the United States Marine Corps, Semper Fidelis.
You just said that one of the things would be to have a mission for the department. What's the mission?
Well, number one, if you ask any deputy out there, hey, what is the mission of the sheriff's department? What is the mission of the sheriff? What do they want you to do? We don't know. I don't know. And that's the problem. That's why you see so many issues with our deputies nowadays, the ones who get in trouble. There is no mission. There's no commander's intent. We need to establish a clear vision so that they can go out there and help the community with the proper technology, which they don't have right now.
So what's that mission in a sentence?
Well, the mission is we need to fight crimes. Everything else is secondary to that. We don't need to go out there doing political missions. We don't need to be out there talking about social issues. We're not going to be able to solve mental health issues. We need to fight crimes. That is the purpose of law enforcement.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
for coming in and
guys.
sharing your views.
Appreciate
I really appreciate it.
Thank you.